Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be a very important video for all the Prelims 2024 aspirant, because in this video I'm going to talk about a very important issue: how to select the best mock test for the Prelims 2024. Guys, less than 120 days are remaining for the UPSC Prelims examination, and it is high time that you start practicing mock. Guys, in my experience of cracking the prelims examination all 6 times, let me tell you, in UPSC prelims examination, what is more important is application of knowledge, your ability to apply your knowledge than your knowledge. Guys, most of the candidates who fail to crack the prelims examination, they are basically lacking in application of knowledge. They're not lacking in knowledge. A lot of students are studying very hard, but they are lacking in application of knowledge. And this skill of application of knowledge you can only develop by practicing good quality mocks. So before you select that I am going to solve these mocks before the prelims examination, you should know what are those important things I should look in a mock test, so that I can decide that this is the mock test I'm going to write. Hi guys, my name is Santosh Pandey. I have the unique distinction of cracking the prelims examination all 6 times with one of the highest score ever scored by any UPSC aspirant. In the past couple of years, I have helped thousands of aspirants in cracking the prelims examination. So guys, let us begin. The very first thing which you should look for a mock test is that the mock test must be based on the new pattern. If the mock test is not based in the new pattern, then it is a waste of your time. Guys, in the next 120 days, what is the most important constraint you will face? The most important constraint you will face is your time. You have to devote your time where you are going to get maximum yield. So you can only get the maximum yield if you are solving those mock tests which are based on the new pattern. Guys, you all know in the prelims 2023 UPSC changed the pattern, and this is the new pattern where UPSC is asking questions in a new pattern. Just a sample question I have shown. So you have to only solve those test series which are completely based on the new pattern. If you are solving a test which is not based on the new pattern, then you are wasting your time. Guys, let me tell you how I am incorporating the new pattern in my test series. Let me show you one question. This is a prelims 2023 question, and this is my test series question. This is Optima polity test, which is going to happen on Sunday. One sample question I have kept here. You can see this question exactly. I have replicated the UPSC pattern in my test series. If you solve these questions, your confidence level, your ability to tackle the UPSC prelims 2024 paper will be very high. Guys, UPSC prelims examination is more about confidence also. If you lack confidence, if you just see the paper and if you come across types of questions which you have not attempted before, your confidence will dip. On the other hand, if you have solved a lot of questions on the new pattern, then if the UPSC is continuing with the same pattern, and most probably UPSC will continue with the 2023 pattern, because whenever UPSC changes pattern, at least 4 or 5 years it continues with the same pattern. So it is high probability that this statement and assertion questions will be more in numbers in the UPSC prelims 2024. And in my test series, I am particularly focusing on this new pattern of questions, and I am giving a lot of questions based exactly on the prelims 2023 pattern. Most of the students, what they are saying is, sir, we are solving the PYQ. Sir, we are solving the PYQ. There is a trap here. There is a trap here that PYQs before 2023. PYQs before 2023 are based on the old pattern. So if you are only solving the PYQs, then you are not solving any question based on the new pattern. And if you are not solving any question based on the new pattern, then you will not be prepared to handle the types of questions which will come in the prelims examination. So first thing, look for in your test series are questions based on new pattern. At least 30 to 40% questions should be based on the new pattern. If only 1 or 2 questions are based on the new pattern and most of the questions are based on the old pattern, just do not attempt that test. Let me tell you again and again, don't attempt that test. Only attempt those tests which are based on the new pattern strictly. Next thing what you should look in a test series is that who is the person behind the test series. That is very important. Most of the candidates, what they do, they just pick up any test series which is available in the Telegram channel or in the bookshops. Maybe the advertisement they have seen in the newspaper. Have you ever thought? Have you ever thought who is the person behind this institute? Who is the person behind this test series? Has he even qualified prelims? Has he scored high marks? Has he been able to command over prelims? Generally, people don't bother. They just see toppers. Guys, most of the institutes, they have open mock test. They have open mock test just to take the names of the toppers. Most of the institutes, I'm telling you. Okay, so don't get carried away by just advertisements. Just look for who is the person behind the test series. Guys, in the Lakshya test series is the only test series in the country, very few test series I will say that, where you have the guidance of a person who himself has cracked all 6 prelims. And you can see some of my scorecards. You can see some of my scorecard. I have scored more than 30 marks than the cutoff. More than 30 marks. Guys, any year scoring more than 30 marks than the cutoff, if you have taken the prelims examination, then you would know what it takes to score more than 30 marks than the cutoff. Any year. Okay, may it be it the last year or any year, cutoff say if you are scoring 30 to 40 marks more than the cutoff, what should be your understanding of the exam? What should be your command over the UPSC syllabus? What should be your ability to apply this knowledge? What should be the ability of optional elimination skills? You can guess it. And I have that ability. And in the last 4 or 5 years, I have helped a lot of students to crack the prelims examination effortlessly. So guys, if you want to crack the prelims examination, look for those test series which are framed by, which are overall managed by a person who himself have done it. If I have done it, I can help you teach. Okay, I can help you, I can teach you do that very easily. Okay guys, the next thing which is very important in the test series is the plan. The plan has to be very scientific. If the planning of the test series is not proper, most of the candidates, what they do, they randomly start solving test series without any plan. So what will happen if you are random in your approach? Then you will not be able to revise all the subjects. Guys, in the next 120 days, what you should do is that your revision and your practice must have some harmony. For example, you can see in the planning which I have made, you see here 1 week we have given for entire polity. We are going to revise the entire polity Optima notes along with the Lakshmikant for 1 week, and we are solving some static NCRT and Lakshmikant test before we solve the polity Optima test. What is polity Optima test? Polity Optima test are 100 questions on most important probable important topics of polity in the last 1 year. So before you take this polity Optima test, what are you doing? The entire week you are revising the current affairs of polity. A very good compilation I have prepared for polity Optima, that is called polity Optima, and you solve at least 500 questions of polity static before you take the polity Optima test. Plus we solve the PYQs also. So that you are ready for the polity Optima test. So you can see in 1 week what you are doing. In 1 week you are revising all the polity current affairs. You are solving at least 500 questions in the new pattern. You are solving all the PYQs, and then in the end you are solving 100 most important expected topics on the polity subject for the prelims 2024. This is how we plan every subject in the next 120 days. Next, that test series, whatever test series you are going for, it should help you focus on important topics. Guys, most of the test series which you have, they are just randomly made on any topics which it comes to them. And that is why you don't see questions coming from the test series inside the exam hall. But Lakshya test series or Optima test series is the only test series where I am focusing on important topics only. Guys, you can go to my YouTube channel. Every day I am publishing important topics, and I am framing all questions on these important topics only. Therefore, the probability of these questions coming in the exam hall is higher than any other test series, because what I do a funnel based approach. Okay, this is the syllabus. From that syllabus, what I do, I see which are the topics which are there in current affairs. Then I see which are the topics already UPSC asked a PYQ on that. And after that, I filter topics. After that I filter topics. This is the filtration theory. I filter topics, and after that also I see, is any question based on the topic before. Then I go for layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 analysis, and then I frame question. You see, this is a scientific approach I apply to select questions, to frame questions for the UPSC prelims test series. Okay, so this is how I do that, and any test series which is not doing this, then it is a waste of your time. So go for those test series which is helping you focus, guys, because in the next 120 days you need to focus on important stuff. Focus, your focus should become narrower, 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 and I will help you narrow your focus on important things in the next 120 days in our Lakshya and Optima test series. Next, guys, the test series should be based on option elimination techniques. Guys, 99.99 mock test in India, they do not give a damn about option elimination. Most of the institute, they think that UPSC has eliminated option elimination. Okay, most of the students also, they are thinking that UPSC has eliminated option elimination. But guys, if you really want to see how option elimination can help you, please attend my dark secret seminar. Today also I am taking a dark secret seminar. You can see the description in the link below of this, in the description of this video, there is a link. You can attend today's session also, and you can see in my test series I have taken so many option elimination sessions. Please attend this option elimination session. Watch it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Okay, watch it and try to master it. And one more thing is that I am applying option elimination techniques in my test series. I am applying option elimination technique in my test series. Let me just show you. You can see this question. You can see this question here. I have framed this question using the option elimination technique. There is one option elimination technique that whenever UPSC says it constitution defines, you can see here also constitution defines, generally those statements will be what? Incorrect. You see, exactly I am using the same techniques to frame the question. So this is very important. Your test series should teach you, your test series should incorporate this elimination technique, then only it is going to help you. The next thing is that focus on current affairs. Guys, these days current affairs is playing the most important role in the UPSC prelims examination, and in our Lakshya test series we are giving you 12 months current affairs test and 12 months PPP test. PPP test is the daily current affairs question which I frame on the website. I have compiled them for you, so you can see 12 and 12. So around how many? 24 to 2500 questions only on current affairs you will get in this test series. Plus you get monthly map sessions. Guys, these days UPSC is asking IR map points. Okay, geography map points. At least 10 questions every year is coming from map points. So I have taken sessions, okay, focused on these important map points. Every month I have taken this, and you can attend these sessions. It is going to be helpful. Okay, next, last is your revision plan. The test series should help you revise everything in the last week. In the last week is the most crucial week. In the last week, if you are part of our test series, you will get the Optima cards. You will get the Optima cards. You can see these Optima cards every year in the last 2-3 years. You can go and you can see for yourself how many questions have come from our Optima cards. How many questions have come? Last year on the day of exam, morning 6 AM, I gave Optima cards, and from that Optima cards at least 7 questions came on the day of exam, morning, from my Optima cards. You can go and cross check in my Telegram channel how many questions have come. So the idea is, guys, these are the 7 things you should look for. First, it should help you revise everything in the important. Guys, you cannot revise all the 70 or 60 or 50 tests. You cannot revise that. But if you get something like this Optima cards in the last week, you can revise things. Next, it should help you master the current affairs. So we have around 12 current affairs tests and 12 PPP with the mapping sessions. Next, it should be based on elimination techniques. The test series should be based on elimination techniques. We are framing tests only on elimination techniques, and we are teaching elimination techniques also. Guys, I was the first person in the country to invent these elimination techniques. You can go and you can check on the Quora. I have written about elimination techniques extensively since 2018. 2018 I have been writing on this. Guys, next is you should focus. It will help you focus on important topics. Next, you can see it should have a scientific plan. Guys, our 120 days plan is the most scientific plan you will get in the country for the UPSC Prelims 2024. And next is that who is the person? Whom are you taking guidance from? Has he qualified prelims? Has he qualified multiple times, or has he failed to crack prelims? Has he scored very miserably on prelims? That is also very, very important. And last but not the least is it should be based on the new pattern. Again, I repeat, if you are not solving questions on new pattern, if you are solving the only PYQs, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Do not waste your time. With this, I would like to end. Please, please, please look into these things before you decide which mock test to take. If you want to take the lecture test, the link will be given in this description. Even the number should be given. You can contact that number. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.